Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of The Daily Dose. For those that are wondering, it is in fact afternoon here in Australia, but wherever you are in the world, hopefully your day, evening, or morning is going fantastic. On the channel this fine afternoon, freezing fucking cold, winter time, we will be discussing some of the events that have popped up. As you can probably see, though, we are very close to reaching 120. So we'll need to do maybe a mini Ascension video to check that stuff out when we finally hit that number. Just out of curiosity, can we do it today is the question. Let's see if we have enough stamina. I actually don't know if we will have enough stamina. So it's a bit of a gamble, but I don't know. It's gonna be fucking close. So close. Let's just keep spamming these ones. Uh Maybe it's gonna be a adventure for tomorrow. Oh no, we did get it. 120. Let's go. I don't think we're actually gonna get that, which is fantastic. Managed to do it live. So what does that mean? So it means we get a God's blessing, which is kind of normal, but now I want to know what else it does. Awaken. Huh. Start awakening. Um Challenge story chapter 80, stage 10 once. Alright. I think we'll leave that to a different day because that could take us on a completely different adventure, which is not the plan just yet. But what I think we can do is obviously welcome those that are new and visiting. Make sure you jump into our Discord, be a part of the community, have a chat to us in the comment section down below. The link to the Discord is in the description box. I think we can probably start off with Celebrate Festival. So, as you can probably tell, most of that stuff is already expired. If you have any of these currencies left over, now would be a fantastic time to invest in them. Before we do that, is there anything there? No. Lou Boo. Now, Lou, I want to update your thing here. Yes, thing. Very specific. It is a thing indeed. So I need two of you. Two of you. Do I have any in the bag? I do. So I need two of you, and then we can ascend this guy here. So I guess this could be technically a little bit of a power up video as well. And there you go. So I didn't want to just go balls deep by as many Quillians as I could, because I didn't know exactly how many Ascension Stones we need. So you do need 40 in total. We have 21, so maybe we're in luck. Maybe we're in luck. We can get 10 from here. That's that's a decent chunk. What else can we get Ascension Stones from? Was there one for the daily recharge? There's two there that we will inevitably get later on, mainly because there's some cool things I want to buy. But where's the last ones that I can get? It's not story mode, arcade, treasure, wrong one. This one. Yes, this one. Do I have enough of you just yet? I don't, but that's two more there that I can grab. And then we'll just have to suffer through. Then we'll just have to suffer through and see if we can get some a different way. Well, I wanted to check before I went and invested in any more Quillians. As you can probably tell, it's probably not a wise decision just to spend willy-nilly. Is there anything and I can get here? I don't think there's anything else that I can exchange for. That's fine. It is what it is. I don't need any of this stuff. Don't really need you. I could grab some of... You know what? Now that I know how many of these bad boys I need, I'm just going to grab as many as I can. Honestly, those Ascension things, you need a fuck ton of the blues and the whites. So don't sleep on that. In terms of this, though... I mean, is this something we need to do? Accessory? Let's just buy it anyway. it may not have needed to be bought, but I don't know just yet because obviously we just hit 120. I haven't figured out what I need, so I think it's better if I just buy those on a hunch because I do know you need them after 120. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun figuring that out. Obviously, it's part of the journey. That'll be next video when we get around to it. But now that we've finished out the Celebrate Festival, make sure you're spending your currency. If you have any questions about what to spend on, jump into the Discord, ask there, and of course, ask in the comment section down below. But we do have the transformation event, which is live. Nothing really special to talk about in terms of value. Unfortunately, this is one of those events where it'll just suck your soul out if you let it. Not in a good way. It's futile to kind of what's the word I want to use here? You can't resist doing the fucking thing because you have to, and you'll see in a while you need to do it, but it doesn't make it any less pleasant, especially if you're going to spend gold on this. So if anyone's curious, it will cost you 15,000 gold pieces for 50 of the transformations attempts. So basically 50 pulls. There is no leaderboard, so it's not like you get additional prizes, so you don't need to hoard these attempts. You can just use them. But essentially speaking, it doesn't tell you the jackpot limitation. There's two jackpots, 6,666 gold, and of course a full paper charm. Now you can get paper charm shards, as you can see. 20 pulls guarantees 12 shards, and you need 280 draws to acquire 160 paper charm shards, which then can be converted into one full charm. So overall, you're going to have to grind this event out. It doesn't really matter any way you look at it. There are I guess there are a couple of options if you are a spender with the legendary tokens that you can buy and combine, but that's about 300 Australian dollars. Not really worth it in the grand scheme of things. We can have a look to see what exactly I am talking about, which is this. So as you can see, you can get two of those charm pieces and combine those things together. And essentially, once they become combined, it becomes a selection chest, and then you can pick out the available transformation avatars. Now, is that necessarily a good investment? Probably not. I mean, if you're early game and you just want to whale and go balls deep, sure, but the reality is you could probably save some of these things for the mythic transformations. I don't know if they're available. They are actually available, which is fantastic. Point in fact, you can use 6 of those paper charm shards to get one of either the baby Chow Chow, baby Zhuzh, baby Sun, and of course baby Lu, which are the mythic variety ones. Are they going to be best in slot? Arguably, they are support heroes. The Generation 2 mythics apparently are more DPS orientated, but if your team is drastically needing some form of support and your current, transformation, your current avatar is not a legendary avatar, you could probably skip the legendary and just invest in a mythic. Would I do these ones? Probably not. I think it'll be safer to wait and see. Now that the mythic era is upon us, there could potentially be much better Generation 2 and 3. If you're impatient though and you just don't care and you just plan on, grinding it out anyway, you can't really go wrong with Lu Bu. For the legendaries, he's probably the best one out of all of them. And of course, then you can work out whether or not you need any of the support functions of the mythics. If anyone's curious about how they actually work based off your outfits, so not your protagonist star level. Don't get confused and think, oh, my transformation is going to be 7-star because my main protagonist is 7-star. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. It works essentially off your outfit collection. So I did jump out of there by mistake. But basically, if you've got legendary outfits, your legendary avatars will be all the more stronger. The first one, and then the second one, and then the third one will eventually allow your legendary avatar or transformation to become 7-star. it is kind of, it's stupid. It's stupid, but I just feel like that's just a way the game is, making it okay for whales to spend so much. But the same principle works for your commons, your rares, your epics, your legendaries, and of course the newest ones being your mythics. We don't actually have an outfit for mythics yet. However, as you can see, it says the same thing here. You have 0 mythic outfits. Your skill level star is 0. So this right here is what you now currently have. And if you somehow manage to get yourself a couple of your mythic outfits, it will rank up to 4-star and eventually 7-star. So it's goals, right? It's goals. It's going to be very, very expensive regardless. Same with the legendaries. Obviously, a lot of whales have moved towards getting legendaries. And the way to get legendary transformations is, of course, in here. So instead of going for the actual transformation charms themselves, or the Lu Bus or Xiao Xiaos or Guan Yus or Zhao Yus, they're going for these things like Wolf Hammer and, of course, Dragon Air. And that's because that's going to help out your legendary transformations when you eventually get them as well. In fact, this is probably the only place where you can actually get legendary outfits for a reasonable exchange rate. I would say yes, and I think this really is the only place you can get it, if I can remember correctly. The only other place that you can acquire epics and legendaries is Privilege. So VIP 10 is an epic outfit, and VIP 15 is your first legendary, which is Great Sage. Then outside of that, the is it the arms race? I feel like the arms race you can buy it. Maybe you can buy it in here as well. No, you can't. So I think it's the arms race where you can buy the other epics. And of course, there's a chest that comes out every now and then that has a chance to get epics. The Dust Blade and the other one that's the fire one. I forget what it's named. It's the Archer version. But anyway, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. If you want to talk a little bit about, is this actually worth your while? You're just going to have to keep doing these either way. You don't really get a choice. Just do the event, save up, and eventually you'll be able to buy some nice things. Hero outfits, pretty cool. Obviously, I'm not built any just yet. I will be eventually building this one. So, ooh, power is low. Be mindful of that, PB. But eventually, I'll be buying and building, obviously, Lubu's daughter. You have all the other ones that are here as well. So, if you're a bit of a fan for skins, what they do is they add statistics. So, all players get 5% to attack, HP, and I believe a defense, or all stats, sorry, is plus 5%. I thought it was specifics, but it's not. All stats plus 5%, and obviously that stacks with the amount of legendary heroes you have. So that's not bad. This one's actually better, and this is all stats plus 7%. Not a great deal better, but if you're really trying to min max, it is what it is, right? There are some pretty cool things here, though. I am definitely a dirty skin collector, so if you're thinking about investing here, I probably would avoid investing here unless you have a solid strategy for either acquiring these ones and acquiring these ones. It's kind of a luxury if you really did think about it from what should I spend. Last but not least, you have Star Karma chests. Now, here is kind of a mandatory for a lot of players. They will actually have to buy this. They'll either have to buy this or spend around 5k gold to get the chest when they do appear. But basically, this is the only way to get the bottom couple of these four. I think it's the bottom four. I may be incorrect. Actually, it's one. Yeah, okay. So it's these guys. So it's, if I stop clicking on it, basically it's these guys and these guys are the ones that you can't get in the normal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can't get normally 8 of these ones out of the regular chests that you would pull from. So stargazing, it should tell you in the information tab, but let's try and be a little bit holistic. So it'll tell you that you cannot get, yes, Yan Yu, Zhu, Zhuziang, Sanxi, Zhaoxi, Xiao Xiao, Guan Yu, Zhao Yu, or Lu Bu. You can't get those ones, which is kind of what I was illustrating. But basically, this is the last option for you if you wish to fill out your Stark Armor hut as it currently stands. Don't buy the random chest, even though it has a chance to drop in there. It's fucking RNG. Get the selection chest, pay 10 more. This is only for the hyper end game players that are filling out their index. This is not for new or mid game players. Forget about this section. Late game, this is sort of where you can focus on because you should probably have your shit together by then and pretty much have a game plan on how to get your stuff at that stage of the game. If you have any questions, let us know in the Discord. Most people forget about this chest. But I think that's pretty much it. Should we buy some of these? Let's do it. Let's go balls deep. We spent 15k there. 92 pulls. Let's see if we can get a lucky charm. I'd guess that the charm estimation is about a 0.18% chance. I'll get some guaranteed paper charms though, like this, which is the guaranteed on the 20 pull. But anything else is kind of a bonus. Oh, did Daddy just get a fucking paper charm? Yes, he did. Let's go. Let's see if we can get another one. Can we replicate that? Now, don't be calling me daddy in chat. That's a bit awkward. Can we get another one? Oh, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We're halfway there. Ah, I thought for a second. 32 to go. Let's see if we get lucky again. We're actually not too bad on in terms of the paper shards. So we actually have enough for one more full charm copy. Last 10 bomb, and then we can do some solos. Holy shit! Did we just get another one? Ha! Dude, what is going on, game? 2 in fucking 92. That is some insanity right there. Can we do the last solo pull and get one? I doubt it. But there you go. Two of those, 145. We're literally one away if we choose to build a mythic. And we're only a few shards away if we want to build a legendary. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you want me to build a mythic or do you want me to build a legendary? I'm happy to test that out. But back to back, would you look at that? There you go. It pays to do things on camera. But in terms of the Annihilation event, that's probably my new favorite event. Honestly, there's a couple of reasons why. You should be doing your daily task anyway, but you'll get 10 of these bad boys. Would I say that this is something you should invest gold in? Same thing with the Annihilation event and the transformation event. It is a gold stealing duo. It's going to cost you about, I think it's like what, 9k, 24,000 gold just to compete in both these events. If you are to spend gold, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. You do need to participate in them regularly. Like no lies about that. You should just be using your tokens when you get them because again, there's no leaderboard. However, this one actually tells you the drop rate. So if you're curious about it, you do get bronze, silver, gold, and meteorite, as well as a meteorite axe, which is technically a powerful axe. So they've got a quite diluted pool of currency, which is the biggest problem with this event. However, the drop rates sort of equal out. The bronze axe is only a 5% chance, so you've got to get actually really unlucky to get that. Whereas the silver and the meteorite are pretty up there, which is the main form of currency you'll be exchanging. Then you have the gold axe, which is 0.25%. Better than a legendary chance. And then the powerful axe is really fucking low at 0.1%. So if you do manage to get the powerful axe, kudos to you. Let me know in the comment section below. But the reality is you're going to be farming silver axes and meteorite, and then you're going to be exchanging those for some items. As it says down the bottom, every 20 draws, you're guaranteed some silver axes, and essentially you need 75 to exchange for a legendary shard box or a full legendary shard piece. So to give you an example of what to aim for, powerful meteorite, you need 100. and then you can exchange it for a piece of equipment, which is absolutely awesome. And then you need 75 if you are looking to do the Vanquisher sets. Should you aim for Vanquisher set? I mean, realistically speaking, it's up to you where you are within the game. Vanquisher is a great goal, but eventually you obviously will want to go and upgrade that. And you can still imbue and do a lot of things with the Vanquisher set. They're still very relevant while this is relatively new to the global server. However, eventually most people will move on because of the set bonuses. I won't talk too much about what these guys do. You can check this out yourself, but they do have some additional bonuses that they can have if you have a full set of four of them. They become quite powerful. Um, Honestly, though, if you're looking at it from a straightforward perspective, silver axes are really only ever going to be used for, in my opinion, two things, and that's pretty much going to be beast gear, because beast gear is definitely becoming more and more relevant and accessible, especially with these discounts. Now, I'll show you a little bit in a second when I talk about Beast because there's some upgraded versions available. But in terms of this, Grade 3 is kind of becoming more and more accessible, and it is definitely worth getting. Your power boosting from Grade 3 gear is through the roof, and of course, Grade 4 Mythic and above is even better, but the drop rates are fucking trash. We'll talk about that in a sec. But essentially, this is where most of the players are going to invest their silver axes in. When they get to like late game, mid game, you probably should be investing in this treasure chest here. These are going to help you more than a set of Vanquisher gear will in the long run, because you need four sets for five of your characters. Sorry, six of your characters, you need four pieces. So if you do the maths, the reality is you can probably get those Vanquisher shards from other places, but getting this stuff here, like legendary weapons, like the 7-star Sun Sword, and of course the Blue Blade and the Moon Fan. This is kind of where you're going to be able to get the base of your artifacts. And I would probably recommend going and spending your silver axes here if you are really questioning it. The reason being, and I kind of just said it, one of these is not realistically going to help you out that much. You can get the Vanquisher pieces just by doing your rebates. Essentially speaking, these guys come up quite a lot as rewards. So I'll give you an example. Is there a rebate up? There isn't a rebate up at the moment. Oh, that's going to be hard to explain. But your rebates are basically here. They're called time-limited events. And a lot of the time, they'll give you 25 of those as a reward. So 25 of these shards. You need 75 to complete it. But like I said, there's other ways to acquire it. If you're going to go into your arcade, you can probably find them in your trials as well. So eventually you'll be able to do this after level 600 stars. And granted, this is sort of mid to end game. Very rarely are you going to be able to get to 600 stars early game. But when you do, you actually then be able to exchange them here. For example, 24 of them. I haven't even got a single piece of the Mythic gear yet, but I've just been farming out the Vanquisher set pieces through the rebate and of course what I just showed you in trials. You don't necessarily have to spend it on this event. And let's be honest, I don't feel like that's probably a wise investment. But you can buy 30 of these for 9k gold, which we can do because we have a little bit of gold left. A meteorite, it'd be really nice to build one piece of you, but I don't know if I can. We'll have to keep farming out the other event, which is the Glory Hall, and we can get some pieces there. And that's also another place that I should probably point out is very, very important, if it lets me do it, is this thing. It's very, very important to keep doing this every single day, which I will eventually knock out. I need to get some of these Soulforged steels anyway, so I have to do more levels. It does get a little bit harder, and I guess we can do a guide if anyone's stuck, but essentially speaking, you can grab more of the legendary essence here. So this is in conjunction with your trials mode, but you can also grab one of these things. So these Vanquisher set pieces, these shard set pieces, they're all rewards for just grinding this out. Now, I don't think that this ever resets. So don't like every time the season resets. I'd be curious to see whether or not the shop resets. If it does, that's fan fucking tastic. If it doesn't, that's fine. But as you can see, you can also get legendary equipment shards here and full sets there. Where else can you get it? You can get it in the treasure map. And yeah, I know for a fact one of the rewards that I got here was like 15 shards. So they are giving a lot of Vanquish to set pieces, and I guess that's why my long-winded explanation is don't spend on Vanquisher, buy your artifact weapons. So where are they? Buy your legendary weapons, and of course buy some gear when you're late game. Start focusing on your grade 3 gear. Trust me, you will definitely thank me later. When you can get full grade 3 gears on all your beasts before you get in the grade 4s, you will get a massive power boost. Alright, anyway, enough chit chat. Let's do some fucking pulls. 41 to go. Let's see if we get lucky. Silver axes, I'll take that every day of the week. Give me some more silver axes. Ah, fucking bronze axe. How unlucky is that? And let's do two more. It's not going to make any difference with the RNG, I don't think. And that's it. All right, so we got 84 of the silver axes, 63 meteorites. I think I'll just save those for when I want to use them. And I probably will take my own advice and go ahead and upgrade the beast gear. Now, talking about beast gear. Why do I... Oh, hello. Apparently I have this available. Alrighty then. Let's see if we can just upgrade you to the max level. No. I don't want to do you. I want to... If I'm going to do that, I'm going to give that to you. Alrighty then. Does anyone else need that little claw thingy? They don't. Slowly but surely, we are all hitting the legendaries, which is nice to see. But while I do that, let's grab that. And nice. Very cool. What I was going to say is before I leave you all to your adventures, they do have Mythic G4 gear, but you do need to get to chapter 30, and I ain't fucking getting to chapter 30 anytime soon. But there you go. You do get Mythic powerful sets, which is insane. I wonder what the set bonus is. I don't know yet. We'll have to check that out in a sec. If it lets you, it's probably not going to let me even look at it. I don't even know where to buy that in the shop, not going to lie. But there's your G4 set as well, which is the newest set. That's kind of why the G3s are so cheap and accessible, and they'll definitely drop in price. I can see that happening. But G4 sets, this guy drops G3s now, so Superior Karkanen is starting to drop G3s in 1 minute's time. That guy drops G2s. This guy drops G4s. So definitely don't sleep on getting the farm on. Get the farm on, people, because this is really going to boost your power level by, 50 or 60 million a pop. Now that I think about it. Ooh, got the G2 and some Annihilation tokens. Alrighty then, let's do this. Did we get anything? No, we didn't. I got fucking bronze axes. Anyway, we got the G2 though. Let's pop this bad boy out. It's a random chest. Well, we did get a claw though. I think that's not a bad idea. I need a claw. Do I need a claw? I do need a claw. Alright, let's change you up. Let's take change. Press that button. Yes. So we're at 96, and then if we upgrade you, 95. Okay, so that popped up quite a bit in power level just by doing that. Like, and that's really, I don't know. That's a lot right there. That's only a G2, but ooh, all right. Well, we should probably try to do this one as well. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. All right, Lucy's doing that one. Lucy can take that. Lucy's in our guild. What about this one? Let's just take this one over then, and I'll come back later if I don't get my ass kicked. It's a strong possibility they kick me out, and then I'm gonna do a power up video. I think I'm gonna have to do a power up video in a second because I got so many shards in the bag. If you want to see a power up video, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just do it off screen and show you the results. It's absolutely up to you. Or maybe I'll just do it as a Discord exclusive. Not all people watch the Discord specials, which is fine. If you are of course interested in an account review or doing any summons or anything like that, let us know in Discord. Be a part of the community. Hit us up with the old DM there, and we can probably organize something. I think we might be doing our members. I don't know who they said. They said something about having an account. I don't know if it's a Korean account though. We'll have to suss that out. I wouldn't mind playing around on a high-powered Korean account just to see what the mythics can do. That'd be fun. Uh, Come on, let's get something good here. Maybe we can get another G2 drop. Do I see legendary? Come on. Don't glitch me out, game. Don't you fucking glitch me out. Oh, you're kidding me. Did the game just glitch me out? Stupid ass game. Stupid game. Wowzers. That's fantastic when that does that, right? Fuck's sake. What do we get? General rewards. All right. Well, there you go. I don't know. I don't know if I actually did get anything, but that's a typical game for you. What about my backpack? No. All right. I think we'll leave it there. And if you have any other questions, I guess we can probably answer those. One thing I will notice is be active every single day because you will be getting this. So make sure you're logging in, doing 100 for your activeness. You're going to get some free Fire Kitty shards, which is fantastic. Weekly packs have become a thing, which again, I guess this is self-explanatory. But if you're looking for like a essentially good value, I mean, look, it's cheap, right? You can get shard fans, you can get shards here, you can get hero shards if you're at that stage of the game and you need to build them. They are limited though, they don't have Generation 5 heroes in them, which I was a bit like, could have been fucking really great, but now you limited it a little bit too much. We probably will have to use one of these shard chests though in the power up video or the power up when I do it. But yeah, there you go. New things every week. I feel like this is pretty cool. Is there anything else? Active missions? No. I think that's pretty much it. We get our free chests, and then we get this if we were interested in spending more money. No. That's it in a nutshell. Thanks for watching. Catch you all in the next one.